Hey guys, have you ever had the need to delete an X number of rows from a table based on an order by? Should we check it out? Hi guys, I'm David Fowler from SQL Undercover, and in this little video I want to have a little look at how we might go about deleting the top X number of rows from a table based on an order by. So we have got ourselves a quick little table we're going to use. So quickly look at this table. We're going to go select ID, first name, surname, email, gender, and date of birth from our people table. So our people table is just a very simple little table storing some information about people. We've got an ID, we've got a first name, a surname, an email, a gender, and a date of birth. Now, if I want to delete the oldest 10 women from our database, how can I go about doing it? I mean, to find those rows is pretty simple. You know, we can find the oldest 10 women very easily with this simple query. We can just say select top 10, ID, first name, surname, email, gender, and date of birth from people, what's a people, where gender equals female, and we can order by date of birth ascending. So let's just do that very, very quickly. And straight away, we can see the top 10 oldest women in our database. Okay, so just remember this: our oldest woman is a nice lady known as Dakota Dixon, and she was born on the 2nd of June 1940. But how can I go about deleting those? Well, I know that I can do top 10 in a delete. That's fine. I can say delete top 10. So let's just try this. Let's just try saying very simply, delete top 10 from people where gender equals female, ordered by date of birth ascending. Let's just run that very quickly. And SQL's grizzling. SQL's moaning at us. It's telling us incorrect syntax near the keyword order. Why? Why is it moaning? What's it complaining about? We can't use an order by in a delete. it's that simple. I don't know why. I don't know why we can't use the order by in delete. But we can't. SQL just says, nope, you can't do it. So how can we achieve this? There's got to be a way, right? Must be a way we can do it. Well, actually, there are two ways we can do this. First one is we can simply move the row selection to a subquery and then use an in to filter only the rows that we want to delete. Something like this. So we can say delete from people where ID is in, and this is where we're going to put our selection. Okay, we're going to say select top 10 ID from people where gender equals female, ordered by a date of birth ascending. Is that going to work? Let's give it a go. SQL says yes, it hasn't moaned. I've not got a grisly red error message there, so that's got to be a good thing, right? Let's just check it. Let's just check those rows have gone. So all I'm going to do is just a simple select top 10 from that table, as we did before. And we're given some new rows now. If you remember before, our top lady, our date of birth was 1940. Okay, that's gone. Those 10 rows have now gone, and we're presented with a new 10 rows. So now our oldest lady was born in 1941. Okay, so yes, so that has worked. So by putting our row selection into a subquery, we can delete the top X number of rows from a table using an order by. But what about a CTE? See, I got thinking, you know, we can delete from CTEs. That is absolutely fine. So could we use a CTE? Okay, let's give it a go. So that's, again, I'm going to create a CTE. Okay, I'm going to say with delete as I'm going to say select top 10, ID, first name, surname, email, gender, and date of birth from people where gender equals female, ordered by date of birth ascending. And we can do a quick check on that. We can do a quick select from it to check we've got the correct rows. Okay, so it's brought back. So the CTE brings back 10 rows for us. Okay, so Jocelyn Swift being our oldest lady in our database at the moment. So now can I delete from that? Can I just delete from that CTE? Let's give it a little go. SQL. I said yes. It said, yep, 10 rows affected. It's not grumbling. There's no grisly error messages. So that looks promising to me. Let's just do a quick check. Let's just select the top 10 oldest women again and see what we've got in there. So again, yes, it's worked. Okay, we can see our oldest lady has changed again. The oldest date of birth we had before was 1941. We now have 1942. So yes, that has worked. So there are two ways that we can use an order by to delete the top X number of rows. We can use a subquery. We can use a CTE. Which is better? Personally, I prefer the CTE. I just personally, I feel it looks a little bit tidier. It's easier to see what I'm doing. You know, the select query is just a little bit easier to understand. And it's also easier to sanity check as well, just because we've got this option just to select from it. Okay, so we can easily sanity check what rows are going to get deleted.